guy. You're a little too excited here. All right, I'm going to throw stuff at you guys. Bombs away! Out of our, like, 12 shots, one hit something. Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your pal Impossibum here, and we're back in Besiege. We're going to have some more automation block mayhem, essentially. And I want to get back to the core of what makes Besiege awesome. This game, a lot of it is about just making awesome weapons of destruction, just making cool things that blow things up, and then being like, wow, that's awesome. That's kind of what makes Besiege awesome to me, at least. You can make cool contraptions and other stuff, but really, I think in the core of it, blowing stuff up in Besiege is fun. So we're gonna get back to that. We're gonna try to make a cool weapon, and maybe I'll give you guys a base to build on. You can make something cool for yourself off of this. Who knows? So anyway, this is gonna take me a little while to get something built up. We're gonna speed through this, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Alright guys, and we are back. This is basically just a very simple platform just to have this this weapon of war on. I mean, if I was going to really do this, I think I'd want it to have tank treads and just walk around and look all awesome and stuff. But right now, this is just for simplicity's sake. This is the main attraction right here, whatever we're working on here. So far right now, you can see we have missiles up here attached with a grabber, attached to just a ballast here. And underneath here, we have the sensors here, so hopefully when that's tripped, we can, you know, get these things to go off under the right circumstances. Right here we have logic gates, and these are going to be AND gates. So let's see here. We're going to have, this is going to take a lot of keybinds. I can tell you this right now. So basically the idea is the sensors here, if this trips, because it sees this right here, which is going to be like an aiming reticle type thing. And if we're also spinning this at the same time, so this is why we need an AND gate, we're going to shoot these off. And hopefully we'll be able to spin it around and it'll shoot like all, what's this, like 12 of them or something? Something like that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think it's 12. Anyway, so hopefully we'll be able to shoot these off in rapid succession if we so choose. And hopefully it'll be able to only go off when we tell it to go off. That is the plan. No promises. We'll see how these things go. All right, so let's see here. This is going to be an AND gate. Let's get that off the bat. We're going to have an input of, let's say this will be, I guess this will be 1 if it sees it. Let's fix the thing here so that hopefully we get less accidental trips, hopefully, maybe, possibly. Let's go there, and we'll make it very thin. A very super thin beam. And let's get this copied, and we'll get this to all the pieces so that they all act exactly the same, which is probably, maybe I should have done it during the speed build portion, but I kind of, you know, since I'm focusing on automation block stuff, I kind of don't want to do too much stuff skip over it. I kind of want to go over it. That is the focus after all. So there we have these things. Hopefully should get triggered when they see this. I only want them to see this. I don't want them to really see anything else. So that's why I have this so far up in the air. I don't want it to be triggered by like a wheel floating by. And luckily, I don't think the braces actually have hitbox detection. I don't believe anyway. I've never seen them trick off the distance sensor. Okay, so now we got to get an AND gate going off for here. So basically, what are we going to be pressing for this to go off? Well, we're going to want it to hit 1 to make it go off, and 1 is going to set this off and this off at the same time, essentially. As you notice, these are kind of angled up a little bit, so that when they come around here, it'll shoot up in the air. If they go straight out, it actually kind of putter out kind of pitifully at the floor. So if they shoot up, it looks a little bit better. So if you're wondering why those are angled up, that would be why. All right, so if we have the... this one's going to have to emulate a key. And we have to figure out what the spin key is going to be. What are we going to use to spin this? What is going to be the spin this thing and cause death button? I don't know. Maybe shift key? Maybe shift to go forwards with this? Shift and control? Why not? Right shift, right control. Double check that real quick because I actually never used those in here. We're going. We're going very slowly, but we are going. Actually, can we add some kind of support to this? I feel like this thing is very tilted forward. Kind of tilted forward more than it probably should be. I wish... Yeah, I'm not quite sure what we could do to add to this to make it less prone to like, flopping forward. I do have one idea. We're going to try something really quick. Let's see if I can make this happen. We're gonna do something weird here. Just because I don't want this thing to be under so much strain. It's kind of floppy here. Can I not put the thing there? I should definitely be able to put a thing here. It's just being temperamental. We'll have it go to right about there. Let's grab this one out of here, and you. There we go. And we'll just... Actually, I kind of want to put one more back. Let's go right here. There we go. We're going to support this with a... whatchamacallit, mechanical piece here, whatever this one is, swivel joint, there we go. Like so. And we'll support the swivel joint on the bottom here so that it has a good base to connect to. A good base of support. So we'll just go up like here. Like, can I get a good connection here? To there? Yeah, that works. That'll work for me. I guess we can come from the side and connect the same way too. Why not? It's always hard to get a good click on the braces if you already have a brace or something down. But there we go. We can go from there. And from here, I'll probably just add connections to the outside here. Now this thing is kind of like just there to be there. We can connect to this from the back and go right into the center of this again. There we go. So it'll be connected from there. And now we have to actually connect this to the ring of death we've created here. So that shouldn't be so bad. Just connect it right there. And there, we'll just do a 4 connection here. There we go. Go here. Alright, let's make sure I didn't screw anything up. Do you still spin like you're supposed to? You do not. I messed something up. There's something wrong here. I think it can't spin through here since I have it supported here. And that's going to be a problem. I have to let this spin around properly. So maybe I can grab it from the back and I'd be happier. Okay, we could try it from there. So hold on. Let me get rid of these supports right here. And I can support it from the back. I can grab onto this one right here. And hopefully it'll be happier with that, and it'll let things spin around as they will. Can we just go here, from here to there, and we'll do the same thing right here. As soon as it lets me click, there we go. We'll go to the same spot right there. All right, will you do it now? Why are you not spinning now? You should be able to. I'm pretty sure. What if we do it from here then? This thing should be pretty free spinning. I really feel like it should be. But okay. We'll move these from here. Maybe I don't know the swivel block as well as I thought I knew the swivel block. Maybe that's a possibility. All right, let's connect it from here. This should let it free spin as it so chooses. Hopefully. Maybe. I'm having all sorts of issues today, apparently. All right. Well, you work now. Why does this thing not want to spin? I feel like it should very much spin. Hold on. Let's put this... Is this like too weak to spin it or something now? Were you not... Oh, it's definitely getting stopped. What is stopping you? What is your deal? I mean, I definitely feel like it is being allowed to spin. I mean, the whole point of this block is to let things spin, and it's not letting things spin, so I don't know what the deal with that is. Because that's what it should do. Maybe I have a different connection somewhere else I'm not seeing. Like, do I have a bad connection elsewhere? I don't know. I'm going to problem solve this for just a second. I'll be right back. Sorry for the interruption here. Alright guys, it took me longer than it should have, but I was able to fix it. I just added another swivel joint on here and connected this to the foundation right here. And that's essentially the only change we made. Apparently, I tried to do too much with a single swivel. That's all there was to it. And this is why building live is difficult. Because everyone can see the fact that I'm a goofball and I just make blunders. That's all there is to it. Okay, so now we have the basic thing set up here. So now what we want to do is, we know right shift is what makes this go forward. So we're going to have that be part of our trigger. So right off the bat, we're going to hit right shift here. And I'm going to copy this to all of them. We're going to have to change a lot of this. Did I copy this? I don't remember if I copied it. I probably did. And you're like, yeah, of course you did. But you know what? I didn't remember. This way I don't have to right shift for every single thing. I'm going to have to individualize a lot of the parts of these. But that'll be one less thing we have to worry about. And there we are. We're up to here. All right, so now to get these set up, this is on trigger 1. We're going to have this one be on trigger 2, trigger 3, trigger 4, going all the way around. So we're going to have to go around and set all that up. So give me a second. I'll speed through that, and I'll be back in a second. All right, so I have gone all the way around. These are, you know, this setup is bound to 1, this one's bound to 2, this one's bound to 3, all the way around. And I also set up the distance sensors here. So they have corresponding set-offs, but obviously not the same exact key. So that, you know, we need to utilize the AND block here to actually make this go off. So essentially, like I said before, when the distance sensor sees our cursor, sees our aim sight right here, and we're also spinning forward, it's going to set these off. So we're almost there. We're getting really close. Let's see what's going on here. Let's hold on here. Now we need to actually hook up all these AND things I have going on here. So this one is going to need an input of right shift, which we already have figured out, but it's also going to need the 1 key, which is the sensor right here. All right, so that's where that's coming from. So if it senses this, and we're hitting forward on the wheel to signify that we want to fire, then it'll fire this off, which will hit the 1 key, which is sets the grabber and the remote detonator here off. So we have this one is the only one set up at the moment. Let's go ahead and test that out. If I hit right shift, does it shoot? It does. And the other ones are shooting, I think, because I haven't changed their setup yet. So one more time. I just want to see things shoot, if I'm being honest. There we go. They shut off. All right, so hopefully it's going to be several in a row, and it's actually going to be set up properly. So let's get this all set up. It's just going to be a little bit, you know, tedious to go through here, but that's okay. So this one will be 2 and 2, and 3 and 3, and so on and so forth. Give me a second. I'll go through all these, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back. I had a whole lot of fixing up to do. I don't know how much I'm going to edit out of that, but apparently we have these all set up. So basically, this will hit the keypad 1 if it sees something. So hopefully if it sees this and only this. And if we're moving this forward and if that sets it off, it'll hit the 1 key. The 1 key is what lets go of our grabber and sets off our rocket. All right, so let's see it in action. Does all our silliness work out? Here we are. I'm going to hit the right shift key and see what happens. Okay, so it's a bit crazy. The rockets may not be as devastating as we had hoped. But quite honestly, you could replace these rockets with just about any homemade solution because they just fit onto the grabbers. You can hit a bomb with one of these flight propeller flying blocks. There we go. And it would, you can make your own homebrew bomb solution. This is just a run-of-the-mill, throw something on here and it'll work. It'll act like a Gatling gun. So let's go ahead and let's do something silly. Let's do this at a map and just see what we can blow up, or see what kind of destruction we can cause. I don't know. Let's save it really quick. We're gonna call this silly Gatling machine. There we go. Let's go hit something with it and see if it does anything. We can also, maybe I'll try out a different bombing mechanism to see if it's more interesting or it does more cool, awesome things. So let's go back to, we can just go back to the main menu right here. We'll just go into the other sandbox that actually has stuff that we can hit. Yeah, there we go. Let's go to the ancient grounds and we'll see what kind of people we can beat up on with our silly little machine. There we go. And we obviously have the most basic structure possible to throw this on. Can we actually destroy the night village over here? Oh my god, this thing controls kind of horribly, I'll be honest with you. It's a little front forward heavy, and when I try to turn it, it kind of wants to flip over. It kind of wants to. Okay, maybe if I go back a little bit. All right, guy, you're a little too excited here. All right, I'm going to throw stuff at you guys. Bombs away! Out of our like 12 shots, one hit something. So that's a little disappointing. I think another fun thing to do, if I was going to modify this, other than just adding bombs or some other kind of bombing thing, is make this replaceable so that we can load more of them in. So we can have, several magazines essentially of these. I think that would be a lot of fun if we could just like, I don't know, replace one of these with like a grabber and have a block in the middle and just ungrab and then slide another one in its place. Something like that might work. Anyway, let's get out of this. And I just realized one of these logic blocks is put on sideways. And I don't like that. Can I flip you? Will you let me? Nope, I have to get rid of it. Okay, well, we're just have to get rid of that one because it's not like the others. Oop, I just deleted something I shouldn't have. Let me get rid of this real quick. X on that. Go to the logic blocks. Yep, exactly like that. And I'm going to have to see how this was all set up because I don't remember. Let me see. This is... You have to hit 6. So whatever you're doing, you're hitting 6. And the right shift was your trigger, as well as... What is this one? That is key panel 6. You guys know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, so we got that replaced. It wasn't even, and it drove me a little crazy. Okay, so one thing I want to do before we go, I feel like these things here are a little lackluster. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they're a little weak. So let's see if we can make a replacement really quick. So we can just get rid of that one, and we'll see what we can replace it with here. Let's I guess we can just make like an old school bomb thingy. Just make something super simple. Bombs are fun just by themselves. Hold on, where are the bombies at? There we go. Throw a bomb on here. And actually, I don't think we can hook anything directly onto this unless we rotate it. Let me click on this and rotate it. Give it something like that. We're going to have to move this around a little bit. We have to finagle things. It's just a wee bit. Something like that. I think I don't want the angle to be quite like that. Let's put it at like 30 maybe. I like 30 degrees. It seems like a good angle to throw things at. And a little bit more than that. Because it really, we want it like that. Like here-ish. Something like that. I think that'll work. Alright, let's move this a little bit. Wish I had a little bit more fine-tuning with the angles, but that's okay. Let's throw a regular block on here. So we have something we can... Oh god, can I not connect this to that? I'll have to use another grabber. Alright, let me throw down a block and then a grabber. Oh my god, this is turning more complicated than I thought it was going to be. It's alright, we'll make this work. We'll move this on over. We'll rotate this 30 degrees as well so it lines up. Like that. we're going to move this and put a grabber on it so we can actually grab the bomb. Alright, let's move it over a little bit so we have some room. Let's do the grabber on it. It should be here. Things are turning much more complicated. Where's the grabber at? There we go. Alright, so now we can just move these two things. Move them so they grab the bomb, hopefully. You wanna go there for me? One more? Like that-ish? Does that work? I mean, it kind of works. It's not perfect, but we'll live with it. Alright, now let's get the flying block on here. I'm honestly not quite sure if this is going to work out perfectly anyway. I used to, you know, make my own homebrew bomb inventions, but it's been a while, I'll be honest. Let's see here. We're going to want these to have the same one as that. I think this is triggered by 1. We'll hit toggle mode on that. We want flying speed and reverse. I think that's what we want. Let's see how our homebrew bomb solution works. We're pointing almost at the tower. We'll see how things go. Alright, so let's hit right shift. Okay, our bomb got stuck. Our bomb got stuck. It got re-grabbed immediately. Can you let go? It finally let go. Okay, so it Insta is getting re-grabbed by our thing here. Maybe if we move it up. Maybe if we have it grab this block here, we'll be better off. It's worth a shot. Let's grab this here. Let's move our whole contraption up a little bit so that it's grabbing our ballast block and not our other blocks. Does that stick? All right, let's hit it, see how it goes. Okay, we definitely need more flying power than that. I want to say that you can also shove another flying block right here, if I remember correctly. Obviously, it has to have the whatchamacallit. Can I not shove one right there? I feel like we should be able to. I feel like I used to be able to just shove one right there. I do have allow intersecting placement on, so that we can do silly things like that. Alright, one more silly thing I want to try here. I'm going to move this out the way just for a moment. I very much feel like we can make this work. I swear I used to build bombs like this. I mean, I could be mistaken, but I feel like I used to do this. Alright, there we go. We'll put this back where it was. Can I grab this? Can you let me grab it? There we go. We'll just try to shove that right back where it was. One more. There we go. It doesn't look exactly even, if I'm being honest. There's something about that I don't like. Oh, no! Oh, no! It did not like that. It did not like that at all. Okay, I think we're going to have to live with the fact that I make the world's worst bombs. And that's kind of all there is to it right now. Because, yeah, that was pitiful. I have one more idea. And we're definitely going to get rid of this. Whatever this does not work. Can I target it? Let me. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Why can I not target this one thing? I want to get rid of this flying block. Fine, we'll put the grabber back then. You're not going to let me grab what I want. I'll just throw that there. Okay, I got one last chance to hopefully make this work, and I'm honestly not sure how well it's going to operate, but I'll give it a quick go. We'll see how it goes. Well, first off, let me make the ballast lighter, because the last thing I want is for this thing to actually be weighed down too much, because the one flying block is obviously having issues making this work. Anyway, we can go like this, and like that. Yeah, I don't think that's even going to work. Can I do it sideways? This is going to be a one for. This is not going to be an official thing that we keep building on, because this is not going to work apparently. Anyway, we'll just throw these like that. We'll copy the readout from that one, the loadout. There we go. I'm speaking is hard. It's very difficult. All right. So does this one single bomb work? Well, let's see. If we hit right shift, I think we're gonna leave it at that. We have bombs that do stuff. We could definitely do better ones. I kind of just want to keep doing this. This is fun. The first bomb is a total dud. It is the worst bomb ever. This thing, let's not look at it. This thing never happened. All right, that thing, it's something that never happened. Well, we don't have to speak about it. Is everything? Yeah, let's get rid of that. We'll throw another thing on there instead. We'll hold on. Where the rockets at? Rocket explosive. Do your rocket explosive thing. We'll set this back 30 degrees so it's in line with the other ones. There we go. All right, so we have a little Gatling gun for ourselves, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Oh man, I forgot to set it up properly. I'm such a failure. Hold on. Thrust, explosive charge, 1. There. Now it should work. Now it should work. There we go. These are our world's silliest Gatling gun bomber thing. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I do have fun working with the logic blocks and just creating weird things like this. You know, this is basically very much a concept piece. I wouldn't try to build a level with this. I would like to put this on tracks at some point. Make it some kind of awesome artillery machine. But that'll have to be another time because we are done for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is Besiege. If you guys are interested, I have a link down in the description. If you guys are new here, you can hit that subscribe button. Click that bell icon so you know how to put out new content. Smash that like button. Leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.